Welcome back to my channel. This is T. So with this video, I'm going to talk to you about how it looks if you have access to the Akashic record. So let's talk about what the Akashic record is. The Akashic record is a book of life, but it's not a physical book. It's a spiritual book, and it tells you information about people and situations related to these people. So when you have access to the Akashic record, basically have access to everything, because in this world as people, we move around, we experience things, we do things, and it is the people who keep the world going. So when you have access to the Akashic record, you have access to the past, the future, the current situation. It's like you'll know everything you need to know. And you as a person will learn how to study people really well, and you'll learn how to study situations really well. And that's what will complement you having, it'll complement the access to the Akashic record. So before you get access to the Akashic record, you have to be a certain kind of person, because to have access to it means that you're going to be responsible with this information. You're not going to use it in an irresponsible way. So typically, one typically people with a strong mindset will get access to this information. People who know how to get information and not allow things that shouldn't affect their decision. They won't allow things that can affect their decision, um, in a way to where it's like, you know what you know, and no matter what someone tells you, like you'll know that what you know is accurate. That's the kind of person that will get access to the record, because you'll be challenged on what you understand. People may call you crazy, but because you'll be accurate most of the time, it will get to the point, due to the perseverance that you have, which is another trait of getting access to the record. You will have so much perseverance, you'll stick with what you know to be right, no matter what. You won't allow somebody to influence you in a negative way or to pull you from what you know is right. And that's the point of being able to get access to the record, because the access is a pure spiritual access. If if you think about it, when someone has access to this record, that's a lot of responsibility. And if they use the information in the wrong way, a lot of bad things can happen. And that's not what the purpose of having access to the record is. It's not so that a person can get information about someone and then use it against them in the wrong way, right? So, because the Akashic record is pure and spiritual and connected to the divine wants for you to use this information that you find out in the most truthful way. So, um, when you have access to it, you'll be given signs, and the signs may look like vision, remote viewing, words that you hear from spirits, because they can talk to us, and you'll hear them. Other people will hear them. They might not hear them as much as you do, but they will hear them at some point if you are around them. And you may feel the energy of the spirit. Um, your ability to predict things, it will be more right than it's wrong, because That's a part of you knowing that you've been provided with this information that has been released to you. It really, the first thing about that is that it's to help protect you first before anyone else. Like above all, you're being given this information to help others, but mainly to protect you because you're being used. You're being used for the greater good. So, let's see what else. Mm, you may be shown that you have access when you're at an age to where you're not sure what to do with the information. But as time goes on, because you'll always be given this information, it will build, but not like you'll just be given the information because you have to earn access. The more you show that you're going to be responsible with the record that you're provided with, the more you will be able to get the full record. Because I consider the information that you'll be getting to be like a page in a book, like a real book, like a piece of paper. We know that there are so many pages that make up the book. Well, the Akashic record is similar. There are so many things that have to occur with you. There's ways in which you have to be responsible with the small amount of information that you're given to where, it's like you can earn the right to get more information. And you have to complete certain challenges and certain things. Like I said, you have to show that you're going to do right with the information you're given. And so eventually you'll end up with the whole book or the whole record, I should say. And you just have to know that, or you should be aware that it's a very high responsibility when you have access to this record. And there will be people that may want you to use the information that you know in a bad way. And so that may cause you, unfortunately, it may cause you to bump heads with people. They'll notice that you're different. They'll know that there's more going on with this person than most people. That's another way you'll know that you have access to the record. There will be a lot of people seeking you out, trying to be friends with you or not friends with you. And I say that to say they'll be pretending that they want to be friends with you because they want to use your ability to have access to the record for their good. And you'll just want to pay attention to if these people are there for you when you need them to be. How do they stand up for you? How do they show up for you when you really don't have anything to offer them? Like that's how you'll know if that's somebody that you should keep around you when you have access to the Akashic record. So I will talk about some more information when as it pertains to the Akashic record, because I have been reading up on it, and there's some things that that I'm noticing that will help people to really understand it if I speak on it, because um, I have the gifts that I do, and so thank you for watching this video. I appreciate all of your support, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.